Welcome back, Commander. My name's Tim, and in this video I'm going to give you my 5 top tips if you're new to Mass Effect. If this is your first time here, I make weekly videos on Mass Effect, so come join the crew today by hitting that subscribe button. Mass Effect Trilogy is a brilliant game, and it's full of highs and lows, but to get the most out of it, I recommend you follow these 5 steps. Ready? Let's do this. Start at the beginning. Okay, I know that sounds obvious, but Mass Effect Legendary Edition offers up a launcher that you can select to start from any game. It also has Mass Effect Genesis comics integrated, which gives you the ability to set previous choices. So for example, you could start at Mass Effect 3 and set all your choices leading up to that point. However, the Mass Effect trilogy is a story that's set over 3 games, and to fully appreciate it, you want to start from Mass Effect 1 and carry your save character all the way through. This way, you get to live the joy of the successful missions, or the meeting up with characters you've previously met or been friends with, or having the feeling of dismay when things don't quite turn out as expected. By skipping to the final game, you rob yourself of these wonderful moments. Also, Mass Effect 1 has had the most work done to it, so you want to see how pretty it is. Complete every mission. Mass Effect Legendary Edition will have a main story, and it's possible just to fly through the main quest. However, some of the best world building missions are in the side quests. Skipping these will not negatively impact your game, however you'll gain more context around some of the characters you meet or the organisations you'll have dealing with in the universe. Characters will make reference to these, and so having that understanding can really enhance your role as a member of the galactic community. Some decisions you make, even in side quests, will carry over to other games, and although in conversations you'll have the option to not know what's being talked about, if you do know, it will give some nice callbacks. Completing every mission will also expand your playtime, and if you just stick to the main missions, Mass Effect can be done in around about 20 hours, Mass Effect 2 in around about 25 hours, and the same for Mass Effect 3, so a total of about 70 hours for the trilogy. However, if you do all side missions plus the DLC, Mass Effect 1 can be done in around about 30 hours, with Mass Effects 2 and 3 in about 50 hours each, giving a total playtime of the trilogy for about 130 hours. Don't cheat. If this is your first time through Mass Effect, don't do it. The trilogy is almost 10 years old and there are guides for everything. You want a mission guide? There is one. Fancy one of your crewmates and you want to find out what the best conversation response is so that you can get jiggy with them, there's going to be hundreds of guides there for you. But this is your Shepard, your creation, and to get the best experience out of your story, then you want to take your Shepard through the story and make the decisions. Don't follow some guide, experience it firsthand. You'll have a far more rewarding time if you don't know the best outcome beforehand. Unless you want to find all the keepers in the Citadel, then you can follow my guide in the corner right now. Okay, final 2. Feel free to give me a boom on that like button. Own your decisions. Okay, so I know this is similar to not cheating, but if you resisted the temptation to follow the guide, don't save scum. For anyone that doesn't know what save scumming is, it's where you save the game before an important decision, make the choice and go back to your save, and make another choice before deciding which option is better. Don't do it. Make your choice and roll with it. The story will adjust based on your decisions. Throughout your journey, you're going to have to make some pretty hard decisions that can cost lives, so own it. Let the story play out. You can always do another playthrough, and once you've finished, see the other side of the choices. Follow the guides or even go down the different morality tree. Which leads me nicely onto tip number 1. Renegade or Paragon. Mass Effect has a morality system called Renegade or Paragon. In Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, another BioWare game that features a morality system, you have the option of turning your character to the light side of the Force, the good side, or the dark side of the Force, the bad side. Both were polar opposites of each other, and it also give you 2 completely different endings. In Mass Effect, it's different. Although you have a good side and a bad side, it's not as clear cut as a Star Wars game. For example, going down the Renegade route won't result in Shepard stealing the ship and starting a war with the closest planet. The way it works in Mass Effect is that Shepard will always do the right thing to save the galaxy. And no, that doesn't mean that you're stuck being a goody two-shoes. Although you'll always strive to do the right thing, how you go about it is up to you. For Paragon players, you'll always strive for the best outcome to the situation. For Renegade players, you'll always get the best outcome to the situation, regardless of the cost. At the start of your playthrough, decide what kind of Shepard you want to be, and try to stick to that response. Now in the original Mass Effect trilogy, sticking to one type of style would unlock speed checks later on. However, this might have been updated in the Legendary Edition so that you're not restricted just to sticking to one conversation option. However, by sticking to one type of morality, it will give your Shepard a more consistent personality throughout the 3 games. So tell me, down in the comments, for your first playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, are you going to go Renegade or Paragon? To see the Lost DLC Pinnacle Station that unfortunately won't be making it into the Legendary Edition, click the links on screen now. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. And thank you to Nutty Dude and Beverly for your support. Until next time, Commander.